Check number one. And number two. That's what's up. Jeopardy ship. Fuck your pre-appointed genre rating system. We're not here for judgment, we're just here to show you different rhythm. Hate on us, we'll grab you by the throat until you're giving in, and drown you in that filthy shallow water that you're pissing in. Finish him, then hunt down the non-believers. Show up at your house and drag a key across your pretty beamer. Tie you up and play our music till your ears bleed. You hear me? I'm sick of playing with your fucking earrings.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Ha 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 ha. Bloodshot eyes, we're raising hell all night. We're gonna live this life until the day we die. Screaming fuck off while we're ducking the cops. They're gonna taser our asses, we're gonna smile in our mugshots. Say cheese to the bitches on their knees, living in society, saying sorry and please. We're gonna take what we came for, starting a war, so everybody climb aboard, cause it's time to make some noise.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Fuck you.
La 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 la.
Ha 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 ha. It's Jeopardy ship. Welcome to the album. Captain's log. Autopilot. Yeah. Jeopardy ship. Jeopardy ship. Up here on the crow's nest. So high. So high. The ride home from the dealers is always the longest. I often wonder what would happen if they came across us. Looking on, you can see we're rocking polished knuckles, but dirty palms take a long time to recover. And all this openness can leave your mind astray. You might be here this very minute, then be gone the next very day. Nothing certain, self-usurping in the seas, the wind and the rain and the rum and the greed. I'm so high, I feel like I'm floating. I'm so high, high above the ocean. I'm so high, I feel like I'm floating. I'm so high, high above the ocean. If I could lift this curse, trust me I would. I would turn in all my pieces, live my life for a greater good. But ain't no escaping, running from yourself. You can walk the plank if you want, ain't nobody gonna help but stare at you with those full moon eyes and feed you to the seas like the mermaid's lies. There's nothing more beautiful than the potential for disaster, and baby, that's what we be after. A chill down my spine, literal, criminal. What's the message in this verse? Subliminal, minimal concern for the rest of the world. Why impress you with pearls when I'm too stressed with the words? The fire burns slow and consumes all my feelings. Took my breath away, now my head is floating to the ceiling. Everything is slowing down and getting kinda fuzzy. How's a student supposed to learn if he never learned how to study? Asking questions doesn't always lead you to the answers, but the answers to the questions that you didn't ask are more astounding. I guess you learn from your surroundings. It's either sink or swim once you realize you're drowning. This weathered face carries scars not seen by most. The fear behind the smile that emerges at the evening toast. I used to be the one to brag and boast, but lately I've been feeling like I'm comatose. Overdose, 27 Club, sign me up, cause I think I'm gonna need a gimmick if I wanna make some bucks. Fuck, these kids don't wanna see the truth. They wanna be the poster child for tomorrow's wasted youth. But look at me, so did I. Still trying to live the dream, still trying to make believe, still trying not to scream at everything that eats me at the seams. Unravel me till all I am is just a shallow fiend, howling up at the moon, crying for the stars. Honestly, the high's the only thing that got me this far. I skipped Mars, somehow wound up walking out on Pluto. They ask me how I've been, shit, I'm breathing, you know. Who knows, maybe struggles make for better cuddles, but I'm running out of luck and I'm starting not to give a fuck. Another cigarette pressed to my teeth, a bowl of marijuana and some whiskey just to help me fall asleep. Pardon me, didn't mean to rain on your parade, but most of the songs I write are dark cause I'm depressed up in my manic brain. You think you have the answers to this little frantic game, then spin the wheel of life and keep pretending like you have some faith. As for me, I know this ride is coming to an end. I've been sitting front row, saw the finish coming round the bend. If you slow down right around 100 miles an hour, I'll jump out, hit the ground, decompose and grow some flowers. Purple, orange, pink and blue, maybe even red. It don't matter long as something beautiful can rise up from my death. Till then I found a purpose for my breath. Another entry down in the captain's log of Jeopardy ship.
news from up above and see who's still beside you. Getting by on borrowed time to put that thought aside, cause you can never really live unless you know you're gonna die. Away from the molten rocks and melted solar shoes. People wandering in circles only speaking of the news. Never making any waves, just content with floating slow. Without the stupid questions asked, how were you supposed to know? Me, I wanna die with my arms spread wide. You can take a clear shot, but you will never take my life. I am the entity of every soul who's hypered out to quit. I'm the epitome of solace in a world that makes me sick. So I'm trying to take a stick, plant it deep inside the ground, so I can get back all the oxygen you take when you're around.
Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette.
There's something about the flavor, last favorite habit that I savor. 86 my life, I'm sick of waiting for a savior. You want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Remove the belt and walk through hell before the angels come to help you melt. Violet purple sky with the dying in the distance. It's your last form of resistance. If it doesn't count, then they'll dismiss it. They won't listen to a single word you have to say. You had a day, but you just took your time, and now your time's ticking away. Rather hide from the world, tucked under the blanket. Everything is negativity, it's just too hard to face it. Wasted once again, and now you're looking at my soul. Trying to fix me individually, but problems come in wholes. Soon as I can see the light, I'm drawn back to the surface. Wasn't worth it, everything is back to being fucking perfect. More like worthless, every attempt I made is led astray. So I scribble out the past and let the black fade into gray.
Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Upside down, and now it's time to place a bet. There you go, living every day with your regrets. I never will forget the lack of time we have left. Take another breath of my last cigarette. Things they never knew. I've never once thought I was good enough at anything that I was doing. I was ruined trying to find the minds in ancient ruins. Cover up the fact that all my tracks of death influenced. The student became master, the master became proud. The student became crazy and ran it into the ground. The days became night, night it became day. The happy became pain, but the pain won't go away. Watch where the eyes turn when the light starts to burn, and the dark is far too scary for a young mind to learn. The eyes become blind and the hurt gets washed away down the water spout with spiders for another rainy day. confidence into the furnace. My self-deterrent, strong as a kraken, attacking and smashing my essence. The presence of heaven I shoved in a crevice. I've tried to grow, but I don't get enough light. I'm up all night trying to fight in silence all these demons constant screaming. Daydreaming when the sun comes up, wishing I could be more than just an alcoholic cup. Wishing all of my heroes hadn't died tragic deaths. Paranoid cause nobody knows who's going next, so I color outside the lines to leave something behind. It might be different, but it's all in the design. What they seem. Since I've started, I've never really believed. A sleeve with the heart on the cuff, nothing is ever good enough. Roll it up, I wanna hide behind my glasses as the time passes. The clock ticks while the tykes take naps. Wake up running through the forest and get stuck in a trap, and they'll die like that. This race was only meant for rats, not a beautiful mind forced to grow up too fast. Splash into the pool, feel the cool gust of diamond wind. Close my eyes, drift away, open and I'm back again. Send me on my journey and give me the will to stand, with my arms spread wide and a hole in my hands. She's a cold bitch, most amazing lips I've ever seen. Moaning to a point of ecstasy beside my death. She's a cold bitch, most amazing lips I've ever seen, with the eyes of the devil and a pair of bloody angel wings. White dress had to be pure as heaven itself, but the way it fits her body, she had to be born in hell. She could kill you with her walk, stiletto so unbelievable. Every time she takes a step, the ground from underneath her just cracks, splits the world right into two. She looked at me and said, "Have I got a proposition for you?" Life's at risk, she whispers to me, we can get closer, and grabs my wrist. Feel the cold steel gently gliding up and down my arm. Kisses me until I bleed and says she'll never do me harm. I wanna trust her so bad that I can barely think. Grab the pen from my pocket so I can sign it with ink. She says a pen is never good enough to show someone love. The only way to truly express it is show it in blood.
moaning to a point of ecstasy, but sounding like death. It feels good enough that if I drop my guard for a second, she'll climb on top of me and take what she can get without a question. Looks at me and makes me promise that I'll love her to death. Every day, every hour, every minute, every breath. I lean in close enough to say I'll do my very best. Stab her in the throat and pull her fucking heart out of her chest.
Give me back my life. Give me back my life. I would change the world, save it from the bitterness that captures every boy and girl, hide them from reality. Ignorance is bliss. I would shelter every little child just to hear their every wish. Fight off this depression, knowing they don't stand a chance. Play them all a song and watch imagination dance in the sandbox, the swing, and all that's in between. Let them draw, let them sing, let them float above the angel's wings. And one day it'll all make sense. One day I will find the words to say to you. I can see you in that dress. I can look into your eyes so true. I can grant your every wish. I can share your secrets they don't dare. I can take it all away. I can help you fight off all your fear. If I had the chance, I'd do it all again, just to see you smile. Use my arms just to hold you in. Spend the night once to watch you peacefully sleep. An angel on this earth, your memory I'll always keep. Hide my tears from you, cause you shouldn't feel the pain in this losing game of love. There's not too much that you can gain. Every day's the same and it seems to leave me drained, but you can take it all away when you whisper my name. And one day it'll all make sense. One day I will find the words to say to you. I can see you in that dress. I can look into your eyes so true. I can grant your every wish. I a skeleton that lives inside my mirror. She only appears for me. She helps me chase away my fears, helps me chase down my dreams. She only speaks when the moon comes out. She tells me to turn off the light. I spin around in little hurricane circles and asks me to spend the night. Baby little eyes, 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 baby little eyes. There's a monster that lives under my bed, whispers when I sleep, describes images of death and refuses to leave. Sometimes I think that I'm the only one who hears him, the only one who knows he is there. Sometimes I wonder if it isn't really me playing tricks on myself as a kid. Baby little eyes, 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 baby little eyes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Jeopardy ship. Motherfucker.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
They'll see, and they'll know, and they'll say, well, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
Death! I've just seen death! Children of the night, what music they make.
Baby little eyes, 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 baby little eyes.
Sure, death is no big deal, because life is just blah, blah, blah.
Look, Silas, life is just blah, blah, blah. You hope for blah, and sometimes you find it, but mostly it's blah. And waiting for blah. And hoping you were right about the blahs you made. And then, just when you think you've got the whole blah damn thing figured out, and you're surrounded by the ones you blah, death shows up. And blah, blah, blah.
Say it's a damn cold day for a funeral. Good thing I got some padding inside this black box. Dressed in my Sunday's best, gripping on the chain of my pocket watch. This is the end. pictures to make the memories last. It's weird how over the years your memories fade to black. Did I spend enough time with the people I cared for instead of writing rhymes? Maybe I should have been there more. I set the bar so high, expected so much that I was let down. No matter what I try, I'm out of touch. I'm my biggest enemy when it comes down to potential. Temperamental from credentials that never appeared essential. Another set of lyrics on another instrumental. Believing every word I said was genuinely special. Behind says 2020, I'm thinking that fucking pencil was just my excuse, a way to just pretend that I was helpful. I scribbled out so much in my life, I'm out of paper. I should've got in the habit of using that eraser. This is the end of my life, and for all I know, I didn't do anything, didn't do anything. It flew by, wouldn't you know it, blinked and it was gone. Spent my entire life making my entire life a song. Never peaked on any charts, never felt the feel of airplay. Even our best shows just felt like bad hair days. All the eyes upon you seem to feel what you say, but it's incredible how lonely you can feel after you play. Suicidal, thinking about all my idols' vinyls. My only wish was that someone would feel the way that I feel. I put so much pressure on who I thought that I should be, that I forgot I should've pressured myself to just be me. Should've taken it light instead of the weight of the world. But now I'm crushed beneath my shoulders and I think I'm gonna hurl. Blacking out from lack of oxygen to the brain. Somehow I always knew that I was bound to go out this way, so I let it sink in. I've given up with trying to find a peace of mind. It's time to lay back and watch myself fly. This is the end of my life, and for all I know, I didn't do anything, didn't do but I am terrified the memory of me is gonna fade. I don't know why, can't explain it, blame it on my symptoms. Call it what you will while I treat it with these rhythms. Picking up the pieces to a life can be hard. The world is always waiting around the corner to crush you in the dark. Take apart your heart until you're damaged and scarred. Scared to even leave the house at night for fear of the fog. We're just moving along to another destination, waiting in line in anticipation for the next decapitation. Take a number, have a seat, and we'll be with you shortly. This beautiful life we live is starting to feel like a purgatory. Heard the stories, took the notes and studied all the chapters. Wrote my own to leave a clone for ones that read it after. Never matter, it's all a waste of paper and my time. If this is my last line, then all I wanna say is I'll be fine. This is the end of my life. It's a damn cold day for a funeral. Good thing I got some padding inside this black box. Dressed in my Sunday's best, gripping on the chain of my pocket watch. This song is called Sober.
It's hard enough just trying to breathe. No, I don't wanna live when it's over. It's taking the best of me, just trying to stay sober, sober, sober. Just trying to stay sober, sober, sober.
One beer, one shot, 2 bowls of weed, 4 cigarettes a day seem to be just what I need. At night when I get home and I'm finally left alone from these pimping, poaching parasites that piss on Papa's throne, that's when I get in the zone and my life starts. Why is it soon as you grow up it's like you lose your fucking heart, turn into an animal just looking to kill? The thrill of making someone insecure is just what fits the bill. I've got nothing going for me, that's what they say. I'm just another pussy poet at the end of the day, another wannabe rock star just fading away, lost in a world that drives slow. There's children at play,
and I don't wanna live when it's over. It's hard enough just trying to breathe. No, I don't wanna live when it's over. It's taking the best of me, just trying to stay sober, sober, sober. Just trying to stay sober, sober, sober.
and when I wake up it's yesterday all over again. Suit and tie, pocket the pen, just trying to pretend that it's a step on the path I must travel, trying to unravel the mysteries of the history and all the beautiful symphonies, wishing he could finish the epiphany of symmetry, losing faith cause love and hate is nothing more than chemistry, menacing the idea of throwing it all away. To this day all the pain experienced is still a weight, not an excuse, just a push to get the fire going. Then it's all downhill from there. I hit the brakes but keep on rolling down the spiral, never end until there's nothing left of me. But fighting is my soul and I swear this won't be the death of me.
But I don't wanna live when it's over. It's hard enough just trying to breathe. No, I don't wanna live when it's over. It's taking the best of me, just trying to stay sober, sober, sober. Just trying to stay sober, sober, sober.
See the tide comes and the tide goes, we're just sailing in the breeze, see the feeling the flow, because the bow breaks when the sea ain't timid. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute, we're just living our lives in beats per minute, we're just living our lives in beats per minute, cause the time's gonna come where we reach our limit. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. Flatline, ba-da-ba-da-ba,
bow, spinning round in circles while I'm staring at the clouds, trying to lose the balance and the contents in my brain. Why do I feel only pleasure from the pressure of this pain? Why does everything that's wrong feel right until it's gone? Listen to the phantom, I'm just singing along. Inevitable fate without the pages to wait. I'll gladly show you all the stages of a precious angel's fall from grace. Up my stage, arms spread, bare on my soul, knowing soon as I let go I'm going back to my hole. Grip it tight until I'm shaking and I'm losing control. It's like the music is the only thing that keeps me afloat, because the tide comes and the tide goes. We're just sailing in the breeze, simply feeling the flow, because the bow breaks when the sea ain't timid. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute, cause the time's gonna come where we reach our limits. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. Laying on my back in the grass, finding shapes in the clouds as they slowly pass, trying to find their ways to their final destinations. Feeling like I'm one of them. I've always had a head for mass confusion and a ton of love. Blood rushing through the veins, to the head, to the ears. Death can sound as beautiful as crashing waves. Tried to save the memories, came up a little short, but you can find us making beautiful new ones on the shore. Cause the tide comes and the tide goes. We're just sailing in the breeze, simply feeling the flow, because the bow breaks when the sea ain't timid. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute, cause the time's gonna come where we reach our limits. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. In beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. Beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. Cause see, the tide comes and the tide goes. We're just sailing in the breeze, simply feeling the flow, because the bow breaks when the sea ain't timid. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute. We're just living our lives in beats per minute, cause the time's gonna come where we reach our limits. So we're just living our lives in beats per minute. I don't know, Kyle. They ain't never heard nothing like this from us before. This one might just kill him. Check it out. Degenerate, selling it every corner, every minute. What you wonder, pick your poison. I got styles from wild to timid. I can make it easy for ya. I can cross the middle line. I can give you everything you wanted. It's finally time to set sail with the best inventors. Best intentions get remembered. Never let them get your heart. All they wanna do is blend it, send it off to the frivolous abyss. You should fear what you don't understand, and I know you're not catching this. You're just skimming over like those rappers in the rovers, or those clappers in the audience that never wanna own it. Break it down. Understand the meaning in the art. Pick your part, play your role, find a hole, and we'll find your heart. Pry it open, hoping you could read between the lines, but it's fine. Not everybody's cut out for an active mind. Scratch your mind, trying to figure what you really see when the object that is placed in front of your eyes is we. You people don't want us enough for us to write sonnets, but we're still hooked on the phonics, so we're just going beyond you. We write our music so honest, it makes a record hits vomit. It's like a verbal harmonic, so twice the size of Haley's Comet, and we're coming. Get ready for the attack. Riff raff, click clack, everybody get back. Hide inside your brick pads. I'll be getting ready in my shit shack. Dark room, cold floor, feeling like I'm serving in a cold war. Both sides, it's do or die. I'm down to ride, let's end this tonight. Damn right, I'm ready for the bloodshed. Everything we touch dead, nothing but a love head. Going off the top with the cock of the block. Make a pop lock drop, tell me stop, pop, fuck that. I've been going way too hard to let you bitches act like I'm the one that's resting in the graveyard. I'm alive, you can see it in my eyes. If for once you say your fear aside and give us just a fucking try. I digress, but that shit was on my chest. I had to shove it in your face, cause nothing's beautiful till it's a mess. Turn left at the left turn up ahead. Everybody's wondering what's next, it's time to turn heads. Yeah. Well, you Remember those Jeopardy ship kids? Yeah, they got a backbone. It's a new shit, homie. Yeah, bring the sack along. We about to travel into worlds uncharted. Smoke, drink, fucking bang your head till you're retarded. Shit is getting started when we walk into place. Who the fuck are we? Show us a stage with some of those musicians. You gotta listen to feel you didn't listen. Got it twisted, now you're missing what is real. What's the deal? Better heal before we bite at your crew. Since we started making music, it's been us versus you. The world versus two. I hate to burst your balloon, but every word from my booth has been a word that was true. I'll never write my songs for the asses and the masses. I am tired of being classified by all these lousy bastards. This is personal expression of emotion through song. This is ours. Yeah. Jeopardy ship. Like it or leave it. Love it or shove it, bitch. Sunlight, center, door, enter, shore, disaster, manic, laughter. And it was the first time I saw you alone in that coffee shop. The way you sipped that liquid made me want to make the world stop. Pop my jaw back to the position before it dropped. I could tell that you could move, I didn't have to see you walk. Confidence seemed to be flowing from within you. You didn't even see me, I was sitting by the window, unaware of the changes I can make to your life. Beautiful feeling inside, tell me will you stay the night? I gotta meet you, slowly approach with no chance. It's amazing when you think of love as if it was a dance. So I ask, excuse me miss, are you alone? Is that a latte or a cappuccino? How much foam do you allow to sit on your mind before you blow the steam? I think that I could love you for your love of caffeine. So excuse me miss, would you like to dance? Put down the coffee and let me take your hand. We could swirl with the energy we drink from each other, and we don't have to be more than coffee shop lovers. One dance, that's all I'm asking for. When the music stops playing, you can head for the door and I'll be yours, forever in your mental. Think of me often, I'll think of you inside my coffin, cause you killed me. Had my heart tied to a string, and when you walked away with it, you walked away with everything. That's why I sing. Missed opportunities sting. Nothing's worse than an ending where you're left wondering. So here's the thing, share a piece of my heart. Let's make history together as the people of art. A new start, a chance to wipe it all clean, and what better way to do that than right here with me? So excuse me miss, are you alone? Is that a latte or a cappuccino? How much foam do you allow to sit on your mind before you blow the steam? I think that I could love you for your love of caffeine. So excuse me miss, would you like to dance? Put down the coffee and let me take your hand. We could swirl with the energy we drink from each other, and we don't have to be more than coffee shop lovers. Run away with me, she said it with her eyes as if she had her bags packed, and she wants to leave tonight. No flight, no record of us leaving, no paper trail riding straight into the evening. Bobbing and weaving through the heartbroken traffic, gone in and out, it disappeared as if I'm magic. And I can be, if you help me out with it. Sync up and baby just rock to the rhythm of the music playing low, and our bodies making energy. Look me in my eyes so I can burn into your memory, and when we fade away, no regrets of the past. But before we do that, I gotta ask, excuse me miss, are you alone? Is that a latte or a cappuccino? How much foam do you allow to sit on your mind before you blow the steam? I think that I could love you for your love of caffeine. So excuse me miss, would you like to dance? Put down the coffee and let me take your hand. We can swirl with the energy we drink from each other, and we don't have to be more than coffee shop lovers.
spends all his time, he wastes all his days on no good rhymes and more notes played. He missed chance tenfold, memory should have been there. No matter what she does, he never seems to care. Sometimes I wonder, what are you doing with me? I keep looking for answers and clues to the puzzle, but the reasons stay unseen. I've got a hole in my jeans and I pretend that I'm mean with the Johnny Cash finger up. Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder, what the fuck? She knows his heart, but it hardly shows. He's always there until he has to go. He would steal the moon if he only had reach. He probably could if he tried, if his mind was at ease. Sometimes I wonder, what are you doing with me? I keep looking for answers and clues to the puzzle, but the reasons stay unseen. I've got a hole in my jeans and I pretend that I'm mean with the Johnny Cash finger up. Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder, what the fuck?
A punk rock princess, a rock and roll rebel with the damage all plan and the hands to help her feel better. These days nothing really makes me feel complete except the feeling of you laying next to me with warm feet. It's no surprise that from the moment that our eyes met, you've captured every being of my fragile mindset. I know sometimes we lose it, we could count a million chances that we could lay here and just stare into each other's eyes until the world passes.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder, what are you doing with me? I keep looking for answers and clues to the puzzle, but the reasons stay unseen. I've got a hole in my jeans and I pretend that I'm mean with the Johnny Cash finger up. Sometimes I look in the mirror and wonder, what the fuck? Another day on my own, sitting here waiting for you. Another gray afternoon, and it's feeling like deja vu. 'Cause all of my attention trapped up in my collection of wings and never learned how to fly. And all the memories of everything you said to me is just so heavenly, I wanna die. And I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, still breaking the rules. Oh yes, I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, living happy's for the fucking fools. Another night's gone by, and the rain hasn't stopped in a week. Another worse bad high, while I'm sitting here biting my cheek. And all this air I'm breathing gets me dreaming about the seasons till there's no reason for me around. wash off in the storm and melt away when it hits the ground. And I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, still breaking the rules. Oh yes, I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, living happy's for the fucking fools. Match to my lips, standing here feeling the heat. Another chance I might miss if I don't get up out onto my feet. 'Cause all these minutes wasted keeps me locked inside the basement, so I never have to face the day that everything I promised you was nothing but a lie or two from dreams that simply got away. And I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, still breaking the rules. Oh yes, I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, living happy's for the fucking fools. And I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, still breaking the rules. Oh yes, I'm still smoking, I'm still drinking, living happy's for the fucking fools.